We are here with another reaction with a competitor who will lose. Speaking of losing, we have Paul Denuzio and William Belford.
Wow. You can go away now. You can go away. The adults are talking. All right, you can leave now.
Gotta get the heel glasses ready for whenever I just start talking shit.
Isn't there like a corruption NA meeting you got to join real quick or something like that? Because you're all on drugs, corruption. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
We also have Brandon Hanna. Hello.
Hi, the hitman doesn't know how to lose, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Unless you're hired to lose. If you're hired to lose, when you lose.
If I get paid enough to lose, I'll lose.
Was that in a comment recently? It was like somebody was like,
Hanna, what's the price on that?
It's
I got
a amount of money.
I have a Regal Crown Club that's broken.
Listen,
how much did that sell for?
The only way that I lose is like in the movie Wanted, if I'm in front of that loom of destiny thing and it spits out my own name to me, then I'll lose. I would have to cross my own name off the list.
The IG, aficionado. Wanted is a comic book movie, isn't it?
It is an Intergeekdom movie, yes.
It is, sweet.
Good God. What's your worst Intergeekdom movie? Quick question. What is the worst Intergeekdom movie?
They're all my strengths.
Let's find out by watching a match, shall we?
Wow.
So wait, which one does he hate watching the most, I think was the question. Which is the one people want to watch.
I can answer that. I watched Hulk pretty recently. Woof.
Eric Bana? So good.
That's
so
a bad movie.
What a great movie. I love Eric Bana.
I'm gonna let you know I screwed up here. So let's just ignore what I just did.
Oh, what's going on?
I ignore everything you do.
That's true. What did you do, James?
Because I forgot to click the tab that said share audio.
Just like the demo bunkers.
I mean, the rumor is there's no audio on this video anyway, so.
And then the rumor is that it's my fault.
Yes. So. For those who don't know, we are watching the old Patreon version where there is, for some reason, no audio.
Some technical issues.
Still no audio. So let's just assume that I did it right.
I think it's probably right.
That we're not actually live right now, just so you guys know.
Yeah. Oh, yes. There you go.
Yeah, there's just no music.
They're not. You can talk to me, guys. I'm actually live. The rest of them.
Yeah.
Danielle on the desk. Yes.
Yes.
On the answer desk, the one, the only comedian extraordinaire.
So, Mr. Hitman Hanna, how did you prepare for this match?
The Brandon Hanna top secret proprietary study regimen, patent pending.
Is that drinking Modelo's and then watching Daredevil until you forget everything?
Oh, please, no. I'm a Pacifico man. Just like the Wangers.
Just like the Wangers, yes.
I learned from the best.
Are you an official Wanger or like
an honorary?
I'm Wanger adjacent. Sometimes they let me get them coffee.
Like where on the scale of like from like Frank the Editor to like RB3, like do you fall?
No. RB3 are both high. It's like from rank of RB3 to pretty much it.
Yeah, RB3 is a god amongst men. So
yeah,
I mean he's transcended Wangerhood.
You're Wanger than Martellus. That's the real question.
In this division.
He's been on the Wanger show more than I have, so
that's right. Like
you're also younger.
Experienced the loss yet in the world of Intergeekdom. Somebody's walking out of here with a 2-0 record.
That's right.
Hannah's walking out here with a 2-0 record. We know that.
Do you take all the Pacificos they don't drink when they forget to put audio in these episodes?
Yeah, the ones that have expired, they let me take them home.
Do you clean their desk just like the
No, you just go.
How you go to the Wangers too?
Does Kaiser throw those away?
There he is, looking good, Brandon Hanna.
Looking sharp.
The red tie.
Where's your tie now, Hanna?
Actually, he has a matchup coming up.
Oh, who's that next to you? I forgot.
Some guy that I beat. I don't know.
Whoa, Belford, you're not allowed to do that. Chandra Dandapani, friend of the show, future trivia answerer of the Intergeekdom division, which is
trivia answer. Has patent pending, or is that a?
No, it's an actual patent.
You about to trademark it?
Paul Preston helped me confirm it, as well as the whey of whey protein.
I'm going to say the word cocky.
And the Don Coscarelli wheel slice.
Wait,
yes.
Ellis is calling Brandon Hanna cocky? Are you kidding me? Brandon Hanna is not cocky, all right? Brandon Hanna just knows what's going to happen, and when you know what's going to happen, you're not being cocky. You're just accepting what's going to be.
Does he kill people and see the future?
Listen, like when I say that I won my first match and Chandru came in 3rd place out of 4 people, that's not me being cocky. That's just a fact.
Facts.
That's what Brandon Hanna is all about. The facts.
All about the facts.
Okay. But did you TKO Winston Marshall? That's a pretty high accomplishment.
I did not know.
He didn't have to play Winston Marshall because he beat Chance Ellison and Chandru.
Yeah, no, he had to TKO Keaton Markey, which is hardly.
She isn't as good as she is.
So,
That's mean. She's a nice lady.
Wow.
Heel turn.
Wow.
Brandon tries to shake.
Heel turn.
James
was born a heel.
Show interview and see what these competitors.
Hey, there's a great photo somewhere of like Keaton giving me a hug after the match. Like she's very nice.
Oh, no, she's really nice. Just I could beat her.
And your winner.
At what? Being a douche? Yes.
Yes. Drinking green Propel in the mood of today's match.
I had completely forgotten about Emily the Rose Jacobson. Not gonna lie.
Free-ranked contender.
I love the Spider-Gwen outfit though.
yes.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good touch.
I'm gonna keep on climbing my way towards the top.
Brandon Hanna walks away in his
My favorite GIF right there. My favorite GIF. Hands up.
Oh, yes. What a great GIF that is. Yes.
You changed your tie. Is that a sign of things to come? Are you joining a purple faction?
No. I actually I actually decided to wear purple to honor my granny who passed away a few years ago. That was her favorite color.
Oh, James, how you feel about making a comment about the purple faction now? Where are you sitting now, buddy? Any further comments?
As the joke action made in the first match against the Night Sisters, which is not being said on this channel.
I think I'm starting to make a pretty good name for myself.
Is that the one that made the cut or didn't make the cut?
It didn't make the cut.
Please don't use that Christian joke.
Yeah. The one where Ben was like, please don't put that in.
There's so many there's a few action things that everyone wants to see that haven't been made public. It's that joke, it's the count to 10 video, and then it is what did they challenge in that first match in overtime, because that didn't make the cut either, that there was a challenge in overtime and
It's a marathon for Emily the Rose Jacobson, so I'm coming for you.
Emily,
Whoa. Take it
Whoa.
easy, Emily.
Whoa, Emily.
Okay, wait, so, Brandon, did you kill your wife and her lover?
I've never been married, no.
Okay, because those gloves are looking a little suspicious.
If the glove fits, you must acquit.
Yeah.
You're not the first person to make that joke.
Those aren't even isotoner gloves. I don't even know know your
original.
OJ history, all right? OJ wore small isotoners when he allegedly killed people. Those are nice driving gloves. Thank you very much.
Those look like nice driving gloves. I could see Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood wearing those really tight black gloves.
It is one match at a time. You don't get to say, I understand.
And I'm going to take a little break because I just got off filming the last episode. I'll be right back. Please
Take your time.
talk shit to Hannah. That way you guys can fill my time.
This is the Hit
Don't
Squad.
worry. We'll fill the time
Taking
easily.
over this video. All right, welcome to the Hit Squad, everyone.
Wait, kick him out of
I'm
the
your
chat?
host, not John Roca, not Billy Bedford, and not any other dumb nicknames that Ben Bateman gave me. Look at this! Look at the strengths! Look at the trophy strengths! Why didn't they just put Inner Geekdom as your strength? That's literally they should just put that.
Crossing names off list.
I've had different strengths for both of my matches being listed. I think I want to keep that trend and have different strengths listed for each one of my matches.
Good idea.
You should put non-Inner Geekdom strengths just to really throw someone off.
Just one.
Yeah, like rom-coms, crime.
Yes.
Introducing first.
Here we go.
Of 1-0 with one knockout in the Inner Geekdom division, she is Emily the
with no music.
Jacobson.
I love her
Yeah,
in
no
good
music.
song. I love her in good song.
Why the Rose?
when?
I believe her middle name is Rose.
There you go. A little bit on the nose. Hey, I'm here all week.
Are you really excited?
Boo.
Boo, Rose. I don't even like
And
roses.
her opponent, also with a record of
I prefer
1-0
Lily of the Valley
in
myself.
the knockout in the inner geekdom
I'd
division.
still argue that you should be 3-0. Win it
Yeah.
anyway. You've beaten 3 people, ergo 3 wins, 3-0.
Just because you were efficient in taking out 3 and 1?
Yeah.
I'm very efficient.
Hannah, what's the song that we're supposed to be
I
hearing?
don't ever. I treat every competitor the same. I do not ever have biases or opinions. But those gloves are
Cute.
weird.
He can write. Who knew?
He's got the gloves and he's got a clipboard that he just showed to the camera in the studio audience here today. It is the hit list. Now, he may be shaking Emily Rose Jacobson's hand, and he's got the OJ gloves. They're OJ gloves. I'm sorry.
They're not OJ gloves, Marcellus. How dare you?
Are like weird.
OJ wore isotoners. It's what he
I
was.
feel like he's about to
I'm
blow
okay
apart
being in
a
the
rib.
company of Mark Ellis. That's okay.
Either way, something dirty happened with those gloves. But
Whoa.
Brandon,
Hannah, you've been up
What happened, Brandon? What was the dirty thing?
Tell me it wasn't Kalinowski needing like a colonoscopy or anything like that. That's all I gotta say.
Oh God! Why would you even say his name on this stream?
Blink twice if you're holding someone hostage.
Always ready to comply.
Blink twice if you're holding someone hostage. Good.
He's a
I actually said always ready to comply by accident. What I really meant to say was resistance is futile, but I said the wrong thing.
Nice.
Good thing that wasn't a question.
Are you guys feeling a TKO or a KO? How bad is Hannah losing?
Round number 1. This is
Wow.
You lost your mind. I mean,
I've lost my mind for a while.
This is what's going to happen. They're going to score roughly the same amount of points as they did in their first matches, and Hannah's going to KO her. So there you go.
That would be true.
Okay, I want to be fair here. Totally out of kayfabe. He doesn't have 3 people to steal from this time.
You have 15 seconds.
He doesn't need 3 people to steal from this time. All
Don't
right.
be jealous of my 100% steal rate. Okay, that's just me. I know more than everybody else.
Okay, Kevin Smets. Jeez.
To your camera at the same time you verbalize your answer.
Smets is no longer 100%.
That's the dumbest argument ever. Be like, out of all the questions we were all asked, Brandon answered more correctly than I did. That's the only reason why I lost. Yeah, no shit.
You scored more points than me.
You could have stolen those points too.
I only lost today because Brandon Hanna knows more than me, okay? Nothing more.
He's just better at answering trivia questions than me.
The most ridiculous,
How dare he?
argument. ever.
Bibiani level, Bibiani level post-show discussion. Like he knows more than me. He's better looking than me. He has a suit that fits. Like that's all that happened today. Okay, I did not
What is
lose.
the subtitle of 1989's Star Trek 5?
The 5th.
There's 5 Star Trek movies?
There are 13 Star Trek movies.
Doesn't work.
Okay, her
Wait,
pen
you
doesn't
sure?
work, and that's
Yeah.
There's 10.
Brandon Hanna.
I think I would know.
643.
Is it the one with the whales? Is that the one? Is that what it is?
That would be Star Trek 4.
4. Voyage home.
Voyage Home.
Yes.
This is
Nemesis? I don't know.
Pens get to work.
I think that's all.
That's one of them, I think. The Next Generation? That's one of them, right?
I don't have my whiteboard. I can say it. The Final Frontier, right?
TOS has 6, TNG has 4, and Kelvin has
That's a
3.
good sub rule. Ben's
That
now
adds
go to
up to
Brandon.
10.
Final
13.
Frontier, right?
Kelvin.
Final Frontier.
Frontier.
Yes, she does. She even put the Roman.
I'm doing this without the whiteboard, but close
Guys,
enough.
no, Star Trek movies? 3 or 4?
Next category comes from the world of DC movies. DC. Forget about the
Is this
EU.
still a
These
thing?
are
DC movies?
Who
Still making
plays
those?
Alfred
Barely.
in the Christopher Nolan Batman film?
Oh,
What?
I pointed this gift recently.
You see how I paused for a second? I thought they were going to ask who played it in the first 4 Batman movies. And then when I heard Christopher Nolan, I had to pause for a second and like recalibrate.
Right?
Michael Goff.
Yeah, I
That's always a good
was
thing.
I was this close to writing Michael Goff, and I was like, no.
It's the same first name, at least.
That's why I've told this to people before. Always ask the question to yourself again,
Yeah.
like in your head, and then like say the answer in your head before you write it down, or like.
Because honestly, I thought Michael Caine was too easy of a question. That's why my head
This is a
immediately.
really easy setup so far.
Question number
Again,
2.
if I know the answer in an Intergeekdom question, it's too easy. So I'm going to need Skaliski to send me all the questions. If I can answer any of them, toss them out.
Yeah, this one, Billy.
Samwise Gamgees is like something like that.
Samwise cheese and crackers.
Yeah, Samwise. I did all the work. Samwise, the real hero?
It is Gamgee. Does Emily have it?
Gamgee.
They even spelled it
Oh, there's no
right.
S. I always thought it was Gamgees.
No.
Weird.
Gamgees, that was a good answer, everybody.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Not sure if you guys.
Again, those are terrible movies that no one should ever watch.
Oh. Chat's going to turn on you very quickly for that one.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the chat to turn on me.
First appearance.
Thor, the first one.
I didn't think about it because I was thinking about the post credits of Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
But no, that's just
No, that's
so.
Yep.
It's really stupid.
3.
Oh.
Pens down.
Those are probably the only questions I think I could get a lot right in is MCU.
Does Brandon have it?
Thor.
He does have
Oh.
it.
She said the Avengers? The Avengers?
Belford, you could be Emily Jacobson. Keep that in mind.
Wow.
No, she has strengths in the inner geekdom.
Weren't you praising her 2 seconds ago?
My inner geekdom strength is not having seen any of those movies. Hey-o.
Least in what?
Oh, Mara.
Ooh,
2000.
2002?
No.
That's it.
I was in the Marine Corps, so it's between 99 and 04. Does that count as an answer?
I don't believe it was,
You were
Belford.
05. I want to go 05.
Go to Brandon.
Was it 05?
That is incorrect.
Ah.
It was off by a year. Does Emily have it?
2003.
2007.
Really?
Ah,
That late?
I
Wow.
I almost wrote 2007 and then I changed it to 2008.
So in
Well,
this
the
case,
gut-
you're cosplaying Andrew Guy by being off by 1 year, as opposed to being Bateman.
That's true.
You would have gotten that right.
See,
Question.
now that Hannah's got the question wrong, he's officially lost to Kevin
Always
Smets.
Looking for misbehaving students.
Deep
Wow.
down, he's really a team guy. Just can't admit it yet.
That is very specific.
That's a lonely person.
How dare you?
I mean, if anybody knows about losing, it's Kevin Smets. Hey-o, ba-dum-bum-bum.
Oh.
Boo. Boo.
You're the person.
You know, I am.
Belford,
I am.
you want to know something great? I can just do this, and you're gone.
Oh.
That's
August Filch.
Bring him back. Oh, you even knew his first name. Good for you.
Wow.
Argus.
And he's back.
I just had tongue.
Hannah, did he have
Now
I
I'm
would
above
be
you.
okay, Intergeek. It might be okay.
It's like Hollywood Squares. Hello, Belford.
Danielle Radford for that answer.
Was that a Harry Potter question? I would not have gotten it
Yeah,
right.
it was.
So Emily's back on the answering train. 5 to 4.
The cat thing, right? There's like a cat
Yeah, Mrs.
and an
Norris.
old guy. Yeah. I've seen them all.
Seven,
Seen all those movies.
the world of the
Read all those books.
EU.
I don't read.
Justice League.
This ain't the book
what-
trivia schmodown. Get out of here.
in hopes of bringing them on.
I'm waiting for like someone to write the wrong answer in like a Lord of the Rings where it's like something different from the book to the movie and they write the book answer.
Ooh, yeah.
I wonder if that's
Your boyfriend's a stud, by the way.
I told
but I'm pretty sure the only person in the inner geekdom who knows how to read is Rachel Cushing, so
Cyborg?
she's probably the only one who can get it.
Correct.
Cyborg.
Emily have it.
Cyborg.
She also has Cyborg. His name is Victor Stone. Victor Stone, and that sounds like a good running back. Go to the world of Star Wars.
Just so you know, Brandon, I'm 6-6 with you right now.
Oh, yeah?
In Rogue One,
That won't last forever, though. Round 2, I'll start
the
going down.
name of the planet that the Empire is removing the Kyber crystals from.
You better get this one, Paul.
Oh, I got this one. Don't worry.
Is this a space battles question? I'm not good at the space battles.
It's so lovable. you
This
know?
film has a great space battle.
Oh, this does one of the best.
I need to watch this again.
3, 2, 1.
Jedi.
We are going to.
Who's the
Turn of the Jedi.
who's the guy in that movie that's
It's Jeddah.
who dies when the planet explodes?
I had the wonderful 90s video game, Klonoa.
Not even close.
Emily with 2 questions left here, Daniel.
Number
Battle of Scarif. So good.
heroes and
Yeah.
villains
Lost Jedi.
Nerds.
plays Colonel Stars and Stripes in Kick-Ass.
Oh, that's
I got
so
this too.
easy. This is so easy.
Not on
Why
that
is it
end.
easy? Who watches Kick-Ass 2?
I do.
Uh,
I like them.
a lot of people. It made a lot
Besides
of money.
Brandon Hanna and Kevin Smets and Mike Kalinowski.
Did you watch Kick-Ass 1?
Yes.
Did you enjoy
Great.
Kick-Ass 1?
Yes.
The chances are you watched Kick-Ass 2.
Go.
I was supposed to go to Brandon.
Jim Carrey.
Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
There it is.
Oh, look at that. Perfect round, except for that one,
One more question.
Off by 1 year.
20 questions in Intergeek. Goodness
If I used a JTE there, I think I would have had it because I would have realized there's no way Ghost Rider came out the same year as Iron Man and Dark Knight.
Ooh, good call.
Rose Jacobson, it is 8-5.
Well, what other superhero film did come out in 2008?
What was that?
What other superhero film did come out in 2008?
Roll the music.
I just named 2. What more do you want?
Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. Suck it, Hannah.
Yeah. Who watches that movie? You're saying who watches Kick-Ass 2 and you were talking about Hellboy 2: The Golden Army?
Yeah, nobody saw Hellboy 2. That's why they never made Hellboy 3.
Oh, they did.
Andrew and Ben have seen it.
3, 2,
Arthur.
1.
No, Hellboy 2 is good.
We are going to Brandon.
I actually liked it. Okay.
Arthur.
It is
Arthur.
How many Harry Potter questions are in this round?
2.
Why is it a mixed bag question? Is a better
Out of
question.
10 possible points in round number 1. That's a 4.
I got 6 though.
Oh, this game's over. Knockout coming. Here we go.
Almost
Spin the
perfect.
wheel.
Oh, well,
Crusher.
okay, wait. You know what? Emily got 6 or 5 out of 10.
So I get it.
Off the screen.
Robert.
Wait,
How did you get that wrong?
Dude,
I
She got
got my own score.
You go, Bob. Some iteration there.
If Mara can beat Rachel with 50%, so can Emily beat Hannah.
If you're out there rooting for Miss Jacobson,
Did Rachel go 9 out of 10 in that round?
and you might get the
When
category that you
Mara
want.
beat her?
Andrew Guy can beat Mark Riley going 5 for 10.
That's true.
Yeah, but that's it was 5 out of 10.
TKO'd him.
But it's
I
not,
also went like 3 out of 8, so it's different.
There's
there's not 10 questions in the.
is available
No.
in round number 2. So if you're not
I think you actually did go 3 for 8 or something like that.
We'll give you
Or
four
something.
options.
It was 5-4. No, that was the Merle round. Was 5-4
Down to-
or 6-5.
And the way we determine your first spinner
7-6, I think, actually.
would be
I believe it was actually
44 as in child. 44.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Bateman versus Roca. It was like 5-4.
I'm gonna do this really quick just to settle my my OCD. Give me 1 second.
By the way, check out the Patreon right now. Select
Up,
the tiers right for you.
and
Maybe one day we'll say your name
all right.
on a future.
Hey, now he's up there. Hello.
You have the first spin. But you can also
Billy, make that a gift quick.
He's gonna spin it. This might be the first competitor in history that's not going to
Denuzio,
leave.
I just need your head a bit higher, and this just.
All right, here we go. Let's spin
The
it.
action
Doesn't matter
bunch.
what he gets.
Really punching down his
This
punch.
That is how we became the action bunch. All right.
All
Oh.
right, here it comes.
Dun,
And
but,
Joe's
okay.
working on there, and he is spun
Oh.
middle
Middle
Earth.
Earth.
Oh, Miller.
Spin again.
Keep
No.
that. Keep that.
Because he's the boss.
I wonder if that's what he was aiming for the whole time.
That
Was it,
21.
Brandon? Were you aiming for that the whole time?
I know every single slice. Doesn't matter what I spin.
Brandon, I'll be asking you.
What about movie quotes?
I guess these
I know them all.
could be Lord of the Rings or the other.
What about movie release dates? That's not a slice in Intergeekdom.
I'm off. See,
It
I'm off.
actually is. Adam Lavin clips it.
I'm off by a year on every single one, so then I just pick the year that I think it is, and then I go up one or down one.
It's the year number neighbor, if you'd like to call it.
Warren, Elaine, and Gimli arrive in Rome. What is his name?
David Red.
Give the man 2 points.
That was on the Action Guys Fellowship as an honorable mention, I believe, for Andrew Guy.
What is the answer to the first riddle Gollum asks Bilbo?
Now this question is oof.
8675309.
Yeah. A table.
Just 'cause
I think that's actually correct.
They were asked. I'm gonna go multiple choice.
3. I can provide that. Is it
Multiple
A,
choice. How dare
time,
you, Hannah?
B,
I know. That's a
Oh,
tough-
it's
D,
I think it's
A?
time.
time, I think.
No, I knew it wasn't time because time is actually the last one that he gets.
Ah.
Oh.
See, can I ask what the riddle is?
And is
When then?
for a big 1 point steal. Does Emily have it?
Is it
The-
B, teeth?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Teeth?
It is not teeth either. Time, teeth, wind, eggs. It was wind. Wind was
Wind.
That is
Yeah.
My second guess was correct.
So,
So that's technically not the first riddle that gets asked, but it's the first one that Gollum asked once they start officially playing the game. It's really confusing.
Challenge.
What does
Challenge.
consider the ring to be during the Council of Elrond?
A ring.
A gift.
It is, and
Okay.
that's 2 points.
What about also a weapon? Isn't it also a weapon?
8-point lead.
Doesn't he also say a weapon against his enemies at some point?
There's a it's
Question in round
very.
No, that's
minimal
why it's a gift,
call
because
it
it is a weapon.
Yeah.
two
I would have challenged if I said weapon and got it wrong. Let's put it that way.
in the Hobbit film.
Spelling.
Necromancer.
2 more points for
Necromancer.
Who say?
I would have said math.
Oh, he's wearing those gloves.
Who even likes those movies?
Me.
Me.
It's like those rider
wrong.
guys, you know?
Mhm.
You guys saw the movie.
I respect what they try to do with them.
It's fine.
With the
That's
horse.
not liking them. God, Paul.
No, the Hobbit movies are.
I respect what they try to do.
I don't like them.
I've never seen the Hobbit movies. I've seen the
Battle
Lord
of
of
the Five Armies. I don't like.
Yeah, 2 points. But it's like we got deeper and deeper into the
Wait,
lore
Hannah knew the
as we
answer?
went,
That's
and the guy
surprising.
didn't blink then,
I
you know.
always know the answer.
He has
Watching
17
games?
points. 17.
That was
I-
sarcasm, Belford.
He is still
I
doing
occasionally miss on purpose to keep things interesting.
Oh, yes.
And if Hannah gets any steals at all, this is basically a
The
game over.
drama.
From the wheel, not the pegs, if you please.
And Middle Earth is one of her strengths, too, I think, right? Wasn't that one of her listed strengths?
All I know is if she's been Star Trek, it might be rough.
Is
Never
he
gonna get
sipping
it.
that water? All right, round and round it goes.
Who
And she's
said it? Who said it? Who said it? Who said it?
It's been a choice.
Star Trek.
No,
Star Trek.
it's getting close
Star
to
Trek.
that. Ooh,
Ooh.
Star
Oh, it is
Trek.
Star Trek.
Oh.
She's spinning again.
By the skin of her teeth. Does she want Star Trek?
No,
What's she think?
she does not want Star Trek.
She's gonna keep
She's
Star
gonna
Trek.
Wow.
She's gonna keep Star Trek. And
Wow.
when you-
So,
category, Dan,
Hannah,
you
are
gotta
you back
think
studying
I know
more
a lot
Star
about
Trek
this.
films
Maybe
after you got a
it's
very
not.
lucky answer?
Because they could steal
Lucky.
it. So with that
Are you saying
being said-
USS Vengeance?
No. You said yourself that you studied it literally like right before the
All
match.
right, in Star Trek
USS
5,
Vengeance I read on Wikipedia the night before. It's the only reason I got it right.
Great Empire and third species meet on Nimbus 3.
The Romulan.
Romulans, I'm guessing.
That is correct. All right.
One of the
Those
Star
are
Trek.
the ones. It's either it's Klingons, it's Romulans. It's one of
It could be the Ferengi.
not in the original movies.
Star Trek 4, you happy?
Yeah.
The voyage home. What kind of animal pair is the crew tasked?
Oh my God, this is the easiest question ever.
Back way.
Oh.
Really call that? Oh, whale? That's the unofficial subtitle.
Okay, wait.
The whale movie.
Humpback.
So what is
All
Star
right,
Trek
next
4 just
question.
Noah's Ark, but in space?
In
No.
Star Trek
There's only
Insurrection,
2 whales. Like, it's not, they don't get all of them.
serving
James,
before
what are
he
you doing?
X videos.
Multiple choice.
That I don't know.
All right. A. Baku.
I would
Is it
not have needed multiple choice for this one.
Zona or is it D. Gorin?
A. Baku.
That is correct.
Dang it.
It is
For 1
Baku.
point.
For 1 point.
And I think a point
Hang it on.
for that pronunciation. That
For
was
the record, I knew every single one of those Star Trek questions.
phonetically
Yeah,
doesn't
like
matter.
phonetic.
We'll never know.
For you, it's not over
You're
yet.
gonna have to take my
Every
word
time.
for it.
What is this the MTS Facebook page where you just claim that you would have gotten 1 million points on that? I would have beaten everyone every match.
This
Well,
actress
to be
played-
fair, Andrew Guy has beaten Dan Merle twice. Only the second one was shown, so it couldn't happen.
Never
No,
made
but
me
killed Dan Merle the first time, and then he beat him at trivia. They brought it. Dan Merle's a zombie, all right, guys. They brought him back from the dead so that Andrew Guy could beat him.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Alice Eve, B. Jennifer Morrison, C. Winona Ryder, or
It's
D.
definitely not Alice Eve,
No, it's B.
the greatest wife in the movie in history movie. In the
Yes.
history movie.
Wow.
Wow, what a
I got
come
2
up!
points. Yes.
It's the random Star Trek movie to Warrior. It's a well done, Jennifer Morrison.
Now one more
Wait,
question.
you said the greatest Star Trek movie is Warrior?
In the world.
No, I said it's the best come up. Like she had a good come up to go from some random Star Trek movie
of the crash
to Warrior.
ship
Well done.
Jake
Oh,
uses to make a
Oh.
makeshift home?
isn't it named after our
Multiple
state?
choice.
Is it A, the USS Maru,
Nope.
B, the USS Kelvin,
No.
C, the USS Vengeance, or D, the USS Franklin?
The Vengeance is
B,
different.
the USS Kelvin.
Finally, this is a multiple choice question. So, Brandon, your options one more time: the USS Maru,
Is it the Vengeance, Hannah?
Oh, look at the eye roll, like he needs him to reread the. He's like, I know.
He had the exact same face in the call right now. He's like, yeah.
I was about to say the answer, and then he started saying the options again, and I was like,
He wasn't letting you go heel, Hannah.
He didn't go.
There's a heel. Deep down inside, there's a heel there.
No.
Didn't Smith immediately answer it as soon as she got it wrong?
Okay,
so now you're at an 8-point advantage, I believe, correct?
No, 7.
Okay.
18 to 11.
Somehow, if Emily wins this match, it'll be the biggest upset the MTS has ever seen.
That's a stretch.
No. Okay, no, it is.
Did you watch Guy versus Merle?
No. Okay, I mean in the third round. The most we've ever seen is 6 points, and Cody Miller versus JTE. 7 has never been done.
Biggest comeback.
I didn't realize you were with a Schmodown historian here.
7-3.
Paul Preston has called me his Frank Janish, so I think I'm pretty important over here.
I think they love numbers.
You should never want to be compared to Frank Janish, all right? Never.
Frank Manish.
We hate Frank Janish. We also hate Frank Manish. Both of them.
Paul Preston also said you were always wrong, too, if you remember correctly. He agreed with me that every time you opened your mouth, you were wrong. You had all the wrong answers.
Yeah,
That's why he's Frank. He's wrong all the time.
My favorite names.
Going so well for
my favorite Frank memory is when we were in New York in January and we met a bunch of Irish people at this rooftop bar and they all called him Frankie Numbnuts.
Well, that's canon now. Sulu.
I can't wait to have him back on the podcast.
Well done.
She's climbing back in the game. That's
a Star Trek question.
Even if she misses this question, she still has a shot to tie Brandon Hanna, force his hand.
Hannah, is she going to beat you?
A TKO. So,
I'm not
Emily,
going to tell.
No way.
For your
The TKO is coming right now.
Of villains.
She hasn't had to use go to a third round yet.
Which actor
She's
appeared
played one match
in both the DCEU and the X-Men universe?
So hard.
This one took me a second, but I got it.
Would you know this if you were not looking at the answer?
I literally forgot everything I've ever known about.
I've never known anything, it turns out.
4, 3.
JTE.
I can repeat the question. I thought he came.
JTE has not appeared as a villain in either the DCEU or the universe. What is she talking about?
He's a villain of the Schmodown, maybe. That's what.
Villain in the DCEU.
JTE is a national treasure, all right, of the Schmodown.
Oh, I love him. Don't tell me wrong.
His pronunciations are amazing.
Actor that played General Zod.
The
actor that plays General Zod.
It is Danny Houston.
I asked that.
Who was he in X-Men? Who's he in X-Men?
He's William Stryker in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Who cares about Origins?
Your 5 points.
The Schmodown does.
Schmodown always cares more about the shittiest movies than anybody else does.
I thought it was the studio.
So for your 5-point question, you selected number 3, and that corresponds to scores and soundtracks. And your question is
TKO.
To force the hand of Brandon Hanna. What queen?
No one forces the hand of the hitman.
During the superpower testing montage.
I know it.
Shazam.
Is it Don't Stop Me Now?
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Don't stop me now.
Ladies,
got it.
We are tied at 8.
Wow.
No TKO.
Wow.
I have to write Hannah's
One right, Brandon. One right. I wonder if you can do it.
Did you know the answer, Hannah?
I did, yes.
Sure. Okay.
She is tied to
It's Queen's song. Everyone knows Queen.
I knew all of her answers.
And yes, just like that, Denuzio, we also know that Bohemian Rhapsody is
Shut up.
question.
Goddamn magical treasure.
It read my mind.
It is the MCU.
All right, and for 2 points and
Oh, come on, MCU, come on.
Sif and Thor.
oh no, he's going to the clip.
Oh, he's milking it,
Gloves.
crossing the name
Cross
off.
the name off.
Like,
Crossing.
Yes.
Jamie Alexander.
You know what, Hanna? I'll give you it. That was pretty badass.
That's a good moment right there.
and the
That is the best.
Oh, why didn't you trip? That was so funny.
I almost tripped.
But you pulled it
I
off.
didn't,
There's cables on the floor back there, guys.
I didn't see anything.
It was like a dance move, like you were doing trying to do a conjure better than Chandra.
Alex Marzonia tried to sabotage you. That's what happened. He put those cables directly behind you.
we know that you were here.
As a Kang wrangler, he's jealous of the former intern. That's what it is.
Emily Rose was like she was giving
I realized somewhere in round 2, I said, man, if I can win on me answering a question, I'm gonna cross the name out first. I'm like, that'll be badass.
Yes.
spun something.
You know what it is? That's a heel move, man. I'm telling
No.
you.
Whoa.
So
That's
they
not
asked,
a move.
if you like watch, they asked the question and you could see me. I'm like, yep, I know that one. Grab the clipboard.
Hey guys,
But I
I
have
got
to
some
be
good news for
careful.
you.
I had to be
I
careful.
lost to Emily Jacobson.
With Emily
You would have lost.
I got 15 points.
I had to be careful though because Jamie Alexander is dangerously close to Lexi Alexander, who directed Punisher Warzone.
Oh, there you go.
So I had to be careful.
Right now,
Lexi Alexander, that's incorrect. Shit, you got an eraser?
That would have been bad.
He has white out in his pocket, like, just in case.
Thank you. I felt really good. I know my first match I won, but I wasn't answering all the questions I wanted to. So that was my real goal for today, was to really be a tough competitor at the table.
Yeah, I think that anybody that watched this match today can have absolutely no doubt that you belong in this Inner Geekdom League. I mean, against any other competitor, you very easily won that match. But Brandon, I mean, he came out swinging. Let's put it that way. Oh my
If
God.
someone had answered more questions wrong, you could have won.
If only I had known more
Star
questions.
Trek in round number 2. Star Trek is a category that people
Hannah, you're looking pretty heel.
from
You
the Inner
joining the
Geekdom.
family
Are
anytime
you
soon?
Happy?
I don't see that happening.
Wait,
I
the
don't.
family isn't heel. The family is a bunch of heroes, national treasures. They are the face of the league. They are faces.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I was just like,
I've got my
There are
feelings
two
out.
heel factions. There are two heel factions. That is Corruption, the worst, and that is the Horsemen, the second worst. Don't go heel. Be a treasure. Be a hero. R&B wants you to be a hero. Commissioner for
WWE.
life.
I was so happy.
WWRMBD.
Damn, I was just
What would Robert Meyer Burnett
last
do?
week, and so I was like, great, yep, remember that film.
Paul, stop trying to make all these acronyms happen, all right?
It's gonna happen.
Meow,
is gonna
Meow,
happen.
whatever
Mortal
this
Enemies
is.
of Mike is gonna happen.
Mike Kalinowski has one mortal enemy, and it's this guy, all right? This guy.
Case, but you know, you're 1-1, so not bad record.
There's
to
room
start
for
things off.
more.
He's
It's like a
ducking me
road
on Twitter.
Tucking this all.
I hope.
But not at all.
I hope James comes back before the second match starts.
Well, if your sort of trajectory of improvement continues to be the same as it is, I don't think there's.
I hope James doesn't come back. We're fine. This is a 3-shot is good. I like it. Can we delete James? Is there a way to do that?
That's the only problem. This setup, we can't delete him. I don't think.
Shazam
Whoa, what was
so
that? That was editing.
You enjoyed it thoroughly.
No, that's just the lag on doing the stream.
Oh, okay.
Notice of the Inner Geekdom this season is that not only do we have
We've started doing a new thing now where we're actually doing the interviews live, so it's cutting back to the desk and then it's going to cut to the next interview.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that knowledge.
So they gotta like
I also
you know,
appreciate they're coming in and they're not letting them
say like
psyched out.
make sure enough time goes by for you to set up for the next interview.
Yeah, but that doesn't take that long, honestly. Like the next person's already there, ready to go.
There's the Inner Geekdom, and I appreciate that.
As the first coach for the Carolina Panthers, Dom Capers once said, "There's no better feeling than being fully prepared." And Brandon Hanna was certainly that here today. He is now joined by Emma Fife. Emma, what does the Hitman have to say for himself? Guilty or not guilty?
We are back with Brandon.
Guilty. What?
Hannah,
Oh, the
Brandon.
gloves. Call back to the gloves. I get it.
Good game you played
I
today.
choose now to come
Yeah,
back.
thank you. I performed pretty well. Missed a couple that I felt I should have had, but I'm gonna be honest. Emily played a hell of a game. She's definitely been studying, and it shows. She has a bright future in this league.
Now I have a question about the gloves. Are you afraid? Do you think there's germs in the studio? Like I don't understand.
Dagnino has been in that studio, so gloves are probably like a good choice.
Fair.
Shots fired
That
at
is,
OJ.
fair.
Oh, I cut out. I said, unlike OJ, these gloves fit.
So you don't acquit?
Man knows
he is dressed like a lawyer, so maybe that's true.
Any particular weaknesses in the Intergeekdom League here?
I thought I was a real estate agent. What did Jen say that I look like?
And continue to cross names off of your hit list there, though I will say that it's, you got a good start on it since you debuted in a match against.
So, Brandon, Hannah, who's next on your hit list? Do you have the
we're now going to be taking on the winner of Chandru versus Jared Hebron.
Okay. Guess my opinion doesn't matter then. All it ever does. Beat you to it.
I mean, I feel like you should face Jared next because we already saw what happens when you face.
That's exactly what I said.
I mean, I'll win either.
Chandru, is that his name?
Maybe it's facing Chandru to dance off. That'd be the only thing you have to go on.
Oh,
or Jared going forward, then you
is that really dancing? That flossing, floss? What are the kids calling it? These flossing?
Flossing, whipping, nay-naying.
Nay-naying.
I don't want to know what any of those things are. Stop making up words, James.
See, so a nay-nay is when you're in a room, right, and the doors are all shut and the lights are off.
For now, the immediate goal is to go 3-0.
We're done.
Actually, yes. I think Januzio has kids. We don't want to tell them what a nay-nay is in case that's the thing.
That was from Martin, I think, the next door neighbor.
Continued success here in the Intergeekdom League.
I want to make sure windows are shut. That way the neighbors don't see what you're about to do because it's very shameful.
Back to you, Danielle and Ellis.
All right.
Sleeping and living my life is all that I'm really known for. So hats off to Brandon Hanna. What a win! He now goes.
You did all right.
Like Emma pointed out, he will be facing.
I did better than all right, but thank you.
You missed 2 questions. I
missed 2 questions.
Yeah. On that match,
I mean,
who is Brandon gonna be?
That's all right. I guess.
You would have gotten all of her questions right. So
yeah, I knew all of her round 2 and round 3 questions.
I think you have.
So would you say that Star Trek is more of a strength than Middle Earth?
Yeah. Well, once you
I would not say that. No.
When your future
What is your least strength?
They're all equally my strengths.
Fantastic match.
But you don't know Middle Earth questions.
Going forward
I went 8 for 10.
Still perfect.
That's pretty good.
I
knew Theodred. How many of you people know Theodred? Get out of here.
And Mark Baby Carrot tells, hey, make sure you.
Dude doesn't even have any speaking lines in the movie. He just like.
That's a quality line.
His one line is.
Bye.
So that's it for the first one, huh?
Yeah. And now we get to see Hannah watch.
No cutscenes or in.
Oh, I swear to God, Hannah.
Oh, why the shit is he on?
I swear to God, Hannah.
We need that 5th member in
God.
Horseman. If you've been throwing your name around to me, asking me to watch your matches, well, I did my homework. I like the way you carry yourself. I like the way you handle your business in the ring.
What the fuck is going on?
We need some new.
Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do
Bateman
it.
speaks highly of you.
Chandru.
No.
So, kid, I'm here
No.
to offer you a spot in the Horseman. What do you say?
You know, John?
No! Fuck you! Are you kidding? This is bullshit!
No! Hannah, you're done! You are done!
I was backing you up, Hannah. I was backing you up, Hannah.
Oh my god, bring him back so I can fucking scream at him.
Bring him back. Bring him back. Bring him back.
Are you kidding? What the
My brother Brandon.
You know, guys, I think it's getting a little hot in here. 1 second.
I will take you out of the call again, Hannah. Don't even try.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He's getting naked. He's getting naked, everybody.
Son of a bitch!
Oh,
I'm just over here wearing my
no!
Oh my
No! Hannah!
You are the chosen one!
And they have
That's much more comfortable.
I'm
Absolutely do. They got a
get out of this call right now.
Oh, how do we delete the hit squad? Is there a way to delete the hit squad?
Who created it?
That would be us.
That'll be
So, time to delete the hit
go in the
squad.
corner and say delete group.
What would Janine say, Brandon? What would Janine
What
say?
would
Janine say?
What would Rachel say?
What?
Apprentice, but with
Nothing but nice
What would
things.
anyone
What would
say?
Kristen say? I know Kristen would like that. Never mind.
Well, there were lots of miles enjoy when you.
I was hoping that shirt reveal would be a lot cooler, but then the shirts kind of fused together for a second there.
Plan it out. Break our hearts. Break our hearts.
William Connie, who hung in there from the very.
Listen, if you follow the hit squad, you know I've been teasing about potentially joining a faction.
But it wasn't just.
You chose wrong. You've chosen poorly.
Chose poorly. You didn't watch Last Crusade enough, obviously,
Great run
because you chose.
was really that was his coming out
The-
party.
the Horsemen?
The fans realized, hey, we
You're not old enough to be in the Horsemen.
I know. Are you drinking sure?
They've changed the age requirement.
Were you born on February 25th? Or sorry,
What do you
29th?
get a special dispensation for your age? You got to get like your mom
Hannah?
had to sign a permission slip.
As a horseman, you are never allowed on the show again.
This is your final appearance.
Put
it down! Put it down!
You're kidding me. This is bullshit.
This is first grade.
Belford,
Class A.
Belford, go full Houston.
I can't. I just wait till I see you in New York.
The Brooklyn Fest.
Get this. You should stretch this area out real well.
You see these, Hannah? You see these? I will burn them in front of you purely to spite the horsemen.
The Horseman, Hannah. The Horseman.
Of all, I breaking my heart.
Why would you?
And to think the man who
Stole my gimmick is part of the Horsemen.
It's not a gimmick. It's a way of life.
Here we were. We
First
were
of
like,
all,
yeah,
you
Hannah's
stole my
the
suit,
intern.
And then you
Hannah's
stole
the
my
intern.
gloves, and you stole my glasses. And now,
And Brandon was like, I'm not the intern anymore. I'm not Ben Bateman anymore. I'm not. And yet everything you do just keeps copying Ben.
Following after
All
Ben.
you want to do is just be like Ben Bateman. Who would want to be like Ben Bateman? Have you met Ben Bateman?
after Riley retires again, he'll be Ben's partner, and they'll just be Shazam 2, try to steal others' gimmicks.
They'll change the name to Who's My Bitch.
Oh!
In a while. Hopefully we'll shake that off.
Hannah's getting punched out now.
Billy, I'm sorry you can't understand greatness when it's staring you in the face.
You say that. You are a heel. The family is right there. I need another.
The Horsemen
I'm
are
gonna
not
talk
healed.
to my purse.
The Horsemen is the greatest face faction of all time.
No,
no. You know what? That was done. You're on timeout, Hannah.
Did I hear that right?
First of all, they're the wrinkliest face faction of all time. That's the only thing they might be. All right.
Okay.
They're not
So
the greatest.
here's the good news. If Hannah's a part of the Horsemen, you know who's a free agent? Mara Kanopik.
Oh, for the family! Oh, how great would that be? Oh
Yes.
my God! If Mara joins the family, that would just stab Dan in the back. Yes.
All right, wait.
This league is so deep this year, probably the deepest year ever. And
I remember when Ben first joined the Horsemen.
I mean, you can't take
And it broke my heart.
twice. Come on.
I keep hoping it's trying to destroy them from within, but it's making it worse and worse. More and more people are going in.
Here's a question for you, Brandon. What would the little warrior think? All right.
Oh
Oh,
no!
you're invoking Caleb.
Caleb. Did you even think of Caleb before you joined the Horsemen?
Caleb will understand. Listen, here's the thing. Okay, I'm a hitman. I give my talents to the highest bidder, and the Horsemen had the highest bid.
The reason why Brandon joined the Horsemen is because he likes to cross people off his list as the hitman and kill people in the Schmodown. And the Horsemen are all going to die from old age soon, so there's not really there's no money in killing those old geriatrics.
What if Brandon Hanna just slipped in as the hitman to kill them all?
and then create the new Horseman.
This
and then they just
another.
No, you know what, Hannah? Horseman curse. You'll lose to Habon or Chandru, whoever wins that match, and then you'll never win another Inner Geekdom match again. You brought this on yourself.
I'm sorry, did you miss the point where I only missed 2 questions in my last match?
Did you miss the point where it's the Horseman curse? It doesn't matter. You're still going to lose.
Those questions were so easy. I got at least 5 of them right, and so clearly those are undervalued questions.
My 100% steal rate, that is still intact, by the way.
Again, Horseman curse. No one is infallible.
How many steals have you made off of multiple choice? Have they all been from multiple choice? Because that's less impressive.
No.
Yes.
Because then you have a 33% chance to get it right.
The one where I answered Yoda was a 2-point steal.
Fake news.
Who got Yoda wrong?
Everybody but me.
Yeah. I remember that.
I think it's because he's used to his friends being Yoda's age.
I mean, hey, at least now
Actually, you know what? Here's a question for you, Hannah. How old was Yoda when he died?
I think this is
900.
Damn it.
Younger than John Roca.
900 years old. Look as good. You are not.
At the end of the day, we're going to be
Oh.
In the meantime, they can
well, at least this is the last Brandon Hanna match I'll ever have to watch.
Wait, when the Horsemen paid your sums, was it they paid in like actual cash, or was it like Denny's gift certificates?
Paid in greenbacks, y'all.
Did they pay you in gummy bears?
Listen, we had to transfer some money to some offshore accounts, but they also did give me a Starbucks gift card.
Is that what tipped it over? All right.
That put it over the top.
Horseman. You can only buy tea with it though. You can't buy coffee or cappuccinos.
Coffee might be too much caffeine for them.
I mean, all Kaiser gave me was an expired Little Caesars coupon, so
I could see that. I could totally see that.
Just when I was starting to like that guy.
After he threw away your pizza too. I mean,
unbelievable.
All right, what do we think of this? Let's move on from the travesty that was.
We shouldn't.
We never have to talk about him again.
Hannah has said Bateman's not a traitor. You know who's a traitor to the Action Army? Brandon fucking Hanna.
Oh, I don't know. You know he's a traitor.
Traitor.
You were one of us. You were the chosen one. You could have brought us up.
Fight
you
the
left us to die.
To fight the Horsemen.
And you support corruption.
Watch Team Top 10 versus Action 1. That's what I'm just going to watch it again.
I'll
Brandon.
Tonight. It'll feel great.
All I'm going to say, Brandon, is you can do better. You can be better.
Hey. What does Dadino say?
I hate you so much.
Dadino said something nonsensical about fireplaces.
Oh.
Oh. What a terrible entrance. So
you just don't like anything, do you, Belford?
Not tonight. Do you see what happened tonight?
Are you colored? Are you colored?
It's out of the world.
Brendan Myers just felt
colored right now.
in the background.
Well, like, what do you guys think of my new gloves? Do
Put
you
it
like
down.
them?
Put it
Do you
down.
like them?
Oh my god, I can't believe
this. Boom. Problem.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, booby. All right,
We need to
bring it
focus
back
on these
to
amazing entrances. So Hannah, you can just go and play with yourself and your little horse later.
your gloves.
Bring him back. We can fight him one last time.
Oh my goodness!
Is that Perry Nemiroff? Okay, that's amazing. I love that.
It's well populated.
I hate everything that's happening tonight.
Okay,
Everything.
now the Queen are split up. Are the Scream Queens the new Queen of Entrances? Or like rulers? Kings?
The Hitman doesn't need a gimmicky entrance.
Shut up.
He just
Shut up, Hannah.
walks
Shut
out
up,
and
Hannah.
takes care of business.
Banned from the show.
Hitman needs a lobotomy. That's what the Hitman needs, all right? Because clearly he's gone off the deep end.
Just the area that makes him like Ben Bateman.
Did you do it? Did you do it for the 50% off hip replacement surgery coupon that they offer at the Horseman? Is that what it, like you think later I will need this one day?
They have a great health plan. I'm not gonna lie.
They need one with players that old.
So round number 1.
So which brand of like walker are you gonna benefit? Are you gonna like sponsor?
Yeah, I think I might just steal Andrew Guy's cane.
They just have like bowls of
That's a cane sword, man.
like,
cane
and, like,
sword.
The hangout, the Horseman hangout. just bowls of Viagra sitting there, like, you know, got it, nailed it.
In front of you when we asked.
I think only Cialis is available on their plan.
All right, so Hannah, here's the real
feel
question:
sure?
how much Viagra did they pay you to join the team? You guys notice
Whatever
that? How now their shirts are the color of Viagra? Like I feel like it just fits. Like they have a brand deal going on.
Oh, the Viagra colored tie he had on, even though it's purple. We saw the picture where it was blue. All right, we know. It was
Okay, Belford, we know you're colorblind. It was Viagra colored.
Viagra is not a color, guys.
It is in certain other countries in the world. Okay, don't be judgmental.
But according to Men in Black 3, Viagra was invented by aliens. So
is that an Intergeekdom movie?
that is an Intergeekdom movie. Malibu Comics, which is part of Marvel Comics.
I am ready, Mr. Beast.
Then let's get
God, every time he says Mr. Beast, I want to like puke.
Mr. Beast is a different channel. It's not the Showdown.
Check yourself. First question.
I need to switch
I
to
want
my
Scream
purple.
Queens. I want the Scream Queens to destroy this team. This
Why?
damn team. I have no
Belford's
love
very
at all
grumpy.
for this team. I didn't care about any of the vignettes.
1995.
We can use this time to find out.
Yes!
Where's Currency?
Where's Currency?
Where's
Yeah.
Currency?
Oh, this will be covered on Action Movie Academy in about
Let's
8
see.
years. They stop pushing it back.
Isn't Kearns a Bateman guy? I think he might be.
No, he's a Riley guy. He's not even a Bateman guy.
He's a Riley guy. Yeah.
He doesn't care about Ben. He loves Riley, and Ben is Riley's partner.
Ben is Riley adjacent.
But Matthew Kearns is a saint, so he can do no wrong. All right.
Much respect to Curly.
He's the only one who's allowed to not have an opinion that's different from mine.
And even he can't throw.
Wait, who missed that question? How is it
Brendan
not
and
whatever her name is.
not Haley? I think her name is not Haley.
So yeah. Anyway, if you want to know more about Ken's exploits, you can
Oh, this is
RDJ.
What? Iron Man. Yeah, RDJ.
RDJ.
Did you forget Iron Man's name?
Name. I was trying to say Robert Downey for that. I was like, that's not it.
Hey guys, in case you were wondering, these gloves work with smartphones.
Do that.
Yeah.
So do mine. Again, you're stealing my gimmick.
Works with
Hitman. Hitman buys nothing but the best.
can't give you the point. You got to write down.
Wait, how did Kaylee not know?
Oh no, she wrote down RDJ. She didn't write that, and they didn't give it to her.
I mean, they shouldn't give it to her. That's
No,
not it.
I agree. I could say it because it's gonna.
You're being advised against challenging. So you are a very ornery lizard. So I'm not trying to upset.
That's something I think in season 1 she could have gotten away with it.
Shazam now enjoying a 3-2 lead. As
I also feel like it depends on what competitor it is.
Like if it's John Roca.
Oh.
Or Kalinowski would start screaming until they gave him the answer. The point.
Whose daughters are kidnapped.
The great John Roca.
Oh my God! Really? What is this like?
Anatomy Day. It looks like
Action Day on this.
Oh no!
Brandon Hanna wouldn't know about that because he left us.
What?
What? What?
What?
Pens are down. Looking for answers starting with Haley.
Prisoners.
That's correct. Tied up.
Prisoners.
We got a lead.
Oh! Look what the boss just posted. Look at that. That's greatness right there. Greatness.
Is that BJ Novak in the middle?
What is this on some terrible Insta piece of shit?
Is this Instagram?
Animated movies.
Oh,
Oh no, it's Fingergram for everyone we hate.
I gotta cancel my Instagram.
Just keep swimming. Just
I can't see that.
So terrible.
Which I would say
Unfollow Ben Bateman. Good to know. There we go.
Oh no, so here. So Belfort, what we need to do is on Action Live next, we need to tip everything. Everything we tip has to have the tag fuck Hannah.
Yes, fuck Hannah. Yes. That's fucking
Guys,
true.
this is a children's show.
Sorry.
You're a child compared to the rest of the
There are no children on Horseman.
You could be John Roca's great grandchild.
The Horsemen are champions, and they can recognize their own.
Champions of what right now? Where? How many belts they got?
You've won 2 matches.
What is the name of Orlando?
And undefeated.
One year, I think, probably.
Don't you forget it.
You've won more matches than John Roca this year.
Sean Roca. Actually, no, he's won team
I'll
matches.
tell you what I'm big on: taking a nap in the run.
He has won
John
2.
Roca won in Houston. That was it, right?
No, he also won against Wildberries.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Yeah, where's
That's true.
Pens down looking for answers, starting with Kaylin.
William?
We can accept William.
What's up, William?
Bill Turner.
Will Turner.
I said Will.
Will's good.
Will Turner.
Will
That's
Turner.
right.
William gets
Look at
Will
that.
right.
Pen is
Nice.
dying, just like Brandon Hanna's
Everybody
career.
gets a point on the board as William.
You had
gets
such promise.
rounds. 3 categories left. Your next one is in
You're
the
the
world of
chosen one.
comedies.
It was good being in the hit squad while it lasted.
Yeah, I'll have to leave it now.
Into 2014,
Come back, Brandon. Come back.
Oh my god, I can't believe you fucking joined the Horsemen.
titled The Rarity Rise.
This is gonna be the hardest thing. We have to actually support. How do you support him?
You don't. As the creator of the Drew Crew Chandra Dandapani fan page.
I'm a
so you-
huge fan of that. What's his name again? I can't remember.
You support people who come in third place out of 4 people. Good to know.
Hey,
Good to know.
solid victory in a triple threat.
It's not about winning, it's about sending a message.
What is his name again?
Chandru?
Chandru?
She did not.
Solid victory by him.
None.
What's his fan group called? The something train or something? I don't know.
It's the Drew Crew.
The Drew.
What happened? I thought you made also the Drew Train. I'm getting confused here.
More than one?
Become the unwitting.
He has more fan groups than he does victories.
What?
Oh.
Screen Kings are creating up with Shazam this time, though. It's pretty good for round
Oh,
one.
this is what is this? The Overlook? That's what that's called?
Yep, the Overlook.
5.
Listen, Chandru, he seems like a nice enough guy, but
One looking for answers.
Hey, he's also been on more podcasts than he has wins now.
Wow.
I'm busy getting more. I'm getting more correct answers than Brandon Hanna is. So that's the important part.
I don't think that's humanly possible.
One mark. Looks like we might have 2 perfect rounds.
I mean, I'm looking forward to your losses against Chandru, against Mets, against Mara, against Mike.
Well, first of all, Haibon is gonna, or Haybon, or
No, wait.
Olabon is gonna beat Chandru. Okay, like that goes without saying.
I don't know about you, Belfer, but I'm still supporting Brandon against Kalinowski.
At the Academy Awards.
Well, again, we talked about it. Corruption's the worst.
Right.
Horsemen are like slightly below them. It's like I would root for them both to lose somehow, but if that's not possible, then I'll take Hanna.
4.
Okay. Hanna over anybody. That's okay.
Looking for answers, starting with the Beast.
American Beauty.
American Beauty.
That is correct, sir. You got a
Listen, Billy, I think it's time that you come to the good side.
Guys, Kaylin had
You wouldn't know the good side of it,
Murderer.
but come New York, the good side is going to punch you in the throat.
That's like some vein distension on Billy's head right now. It's yeah.
You get a growl.
What you don't realize, Billy, is I can punch you in the stomach right now.
This is your bonus question.
Hold on, I'm going to pee on Brandon, all right?
Wow.
Whoa. It's like
I guess we know what table you're sitting at in that freaking Schmodown meme bullshit table 4.
yeah, I was wondering what table I was gonna sit at. It's good to know.
You're
Good to know.
going to sit under the table. They don't let you sit at the table.
Oh.
Outscored the Beast, everybody.
What a round for both teams, Mark.
That's all that matters.
William Viviani and Haley may be the headline getters. Haley on William achieving that, although
There's a match going on. I'm just busy trying to contemplate, process the fact that
game to play as well. So
Brandon, the hitman,
Traitor.
yeah, the traitor,
round number 2. This
Hanna,
is
the heretic,
Wheel of Fate.
Hanna, heretic. You're a heretic.
Sorry, guys. I can't hear you. I'm answering trivia questions on my phone. Always keep it sharp,
Your wheel for today's match is
I'll send you a trivia question. Don't worry. Here, I'm going to send you one right now.
You can answer at noon. These early bird special ends at noon.
That one right there in my phone.
I'm not getting it. Do you have bad reception? I don't.
Yeah, you have bad reception. That's how you ended up in the Horseman.
Hannah,
You son of a bitch.
you know I will call you right now. Just to send you a middle finger.
At least I don't root for corruption. I beat corruption. I don't root for corruption. I'm 1-for-1 against corruption already.
Even meant to be.
I have, in addition to my 100% steal rate, I have a 100% corruption rate.
Sorry, you got a wrong answer last time. Best makeup and hairstyling challenge.
Hey, if you don't challenge, that means you don't know how to play the game, which means you deserve to lose.
Well, Chandra knows how to play now, which means he will beat you after he beats Jared Habon.
It's not about how much you know. It's about how you perform under the lights when the cameras are rolling. Do you know how to play the game or don't you? Win or lose. Go home. That's it.
He's a heel. That's a very heel thing to say. Join the heel faction of the Horsemen. He's gone full heel. He's gone full heel.
The Horsemen.
Haley gets.
They're not heels. They know how to stand up for themselves. They know how to not take any crap, but they're not heels.
Yes, I'm trying to stand up for himself. When
right now, here we go.
Do you want to take that? It's pretty good.
This is preposterous.
Absolutely.
This is ridiculous.
All right.
Absolutely. I can't even.
Administering your questions in the world of directors, like I said, 6.
I need a minute.
Question. All right, here we go.
Just on screen.
First one, category director.
You know what, Billy? Why don't you take 5 minutes?
Oh, martial arts movie, The Man with the Iron Fist.
What?
Every time I want to try to say something, you're just making it worse. You're digging a hole, digging a hole, digging a hole.
That's correct. Yeah, absolutely.
About to make mortal enemies of Brandon a thing now.
RZA. All right. Next question coming down the pipeline here. What was the directorial debut of Guy Ritchie?
Snatch. Wait, no, it's
Lock, Stock.
Was it all right, A, Snatch, B, Layer Cake, C, Rock and Rolla, D, Lock, Stock.
2008, 1998.
Isn't Layer Cake Matthew Vaughn?
I think so. Yeah.
Schmo down.
Corrected.
Okay, that's not fair. It's a documentary director.
Multiple choice.
It's a very popular documentary.
Morgan Neville. C, Joe Berlinger. D, Morgan Spurlock.
C.
Well, it wasn't about hamburgers, so it's not Morgan Spurlock.
Get in the regular division, Hannah. Jeez.
5, 4.
I couldn't hang. Well, let's see. I'd be okay. I would be okay, but it wouldn't look good because I would be dominating in IG, and then I would just be okay in regular trivia.
Yeah, just give me a match against you. Let's see how that goes.
It wouldn't look good.
Quiet place.
James, he'd kill you. Have you ever won, James?
2 points.
Not the Disney match
I have.
That's not the Disney match.
All right,
That doesn't count.
I will this weekend.
Directors. So who directed
Come back to me when you do.
comedy Pineapple Express?
You guys better get this after AMA the other week.
I haven't seen it.
You didn't watch it for AMA?
The episode that I was on with
Not Adam McKay.
Boss Bateman.
I don't watch anything that you're on anymore. I blacked it all out of my mind.
David Gordon Green.
The great Ben the Boss Bateman.
All right, so Kat, right now it is 19 to 15.
And you guys don't want to hit you with a chair.
Hannah, don't tempt me.
Shazam.
I can't wait till Wednesday when I get the super chat that you're a fucking traitor.
Received his first Best Director nomination for.
I can't wait till Thursday's stream when you hear what Andrew has to say about that.
David O. Russell got a Best Director nomination?
He's gotten 3, I believe. Wait.
A, American Hustle. B, Three Kings. C, Silver Linings
Yep.
Playbook.
Wait.
D, The Fighter.
Fuck.
It's got to be The Fighter.
The Fighter?
That's correct for a point.
Yeah.
I forgot he directed that.
Point.
Well,
He has earned 3.
Yeah, they checked multiple choice, but it worked out for him.
He didn't get one for Three Kings?
Now they're going to come from obviously the wheel, not the head.
It's because they hate men.
Here we go.
Billy, let me tell you a story about 5 Kings, okay? There was once a great faction.
Hanna, you're wrong. The reason you're not in this division.
Can you mute him? Is there a way to mute him?
Yeah, I can. It's called doing this.
Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna make a little list. Here we go. Throats. Throats to punch.
Throats to punch list.
Because a lot of movies.
Brandon.
You know it.
I thought you were gonna make a list.
Hanna.
I thought you were gonna make a list of body parts to punch on Brandon.
Throats to punch. Throats to punch. Brandon, Hanna. See, I can make a list too, Brandon.
Yeah. Well, unlike me, you're not going to cross that off.
New York. I'm going to go to New York and I'm going to see you, and then I'm going to go.
See, when a name ends up on my list,
slowly
it gets
cross
crossed
you off.
off.
What a stupid bit to like slowly cross her name off your list at the end. Oh my god, so dumb. You're retarded. I hate it.
I think I recall you complimenting that.
That didn't
You didn't hear anything. You heard wrong.
Stricken from the record. It was real dumb.
It was awful. It was the worst move you could have made.
You missed two really easy questions. Goodness gracious. The win, clearly. It's obviously the win. Holy smokes, dum dum.
Waiting.
A movie based off every hack joke in 2004.
Comedy critic Ken Knapsack rears his ugly head yet again. Your next question, gentlemen.
This match is still going on. I forgot.
What?
I kind of feel bad if people are going to watch this for this reaction to this match. I'm not really reacting to this match.
Listen, like they play good, they know movies.
What
We've seen it before.
Played Cherry in 2006's Beer Fest?
Listen, they lightninged in. The other one spit fire. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
It wasn't fire. It was like radioactive breath.
Like sonic breath, like Godzilla.
Ask Christian Rubalcaba. He would know what they shoot. He loves Godzilla. He loves the Zilla.
You have 3 questions.
Brandon, Hanna, how do you feel about Kaiju being a category added to Inner Geekdom?
I don't believe any category should be added to Inner Geekdom because it ruins the whole point of Inner Geekdom.
How would you say that? Like,
because the whole point of Inner Geekdom is that it's a very select number of movies. If you keep expanding it, it might as well be singles. At what point do you stop? To quote the great Jean-Luc Picard, the line shall be drawn here, this far, no further.
All right, calm your gatekeeping down. All right.
You're the most awkward family portrait imaginable.
You are the Ruin Johnson of the Inner Geekdom gatekeeping.
Ryan Johnson is an amazing director and a great person.
I love Ryan Johnson. You would not. You're a heel.
He's a Dodger fan, which is.
Are the Mets eliminated from the playoffs yet?
No. I know the Mets are actually the hottest team in baseball. And here's this sweet picture. Oh, sorry, wait. I gotta get this text out of the way here. I got Frank Janis always giving me stats.
You were born in what, Brandon? Like 87, I assume. Were you born in 87? I hope you were born in 87.
Look at that great photo of Michael Conforto.
Oh, we got a copyright strike from the Metropolitans.
6-point lead going into round number 3.
Oh, James loves this new setup. He's so in love with this new setup that he can just boot people left and right.
Good.
26.
Spider-Man's a Mets fan, right?
Which Spider-Man are you, though?
I'm pretty sure he's a Yankees fan.
In their defense,
he's from Queens.
Roaring. Mark.
You think there's no Yankees fans in Queens? You've clearly never been to Queens before. Oh, where's my film visit sticker from Janine that I can tear up? Oh, I think it's in my car. Oh, damn it. Oh, that would have been great to rip that up right on screen.
Round number 3 works. This is the round that will determine the match.
I'm going to start my own channel called Film Chemistry.
A series of numbers for each team. These numbers can range from 1 to 20, because obviously 0 is not really an integer now.
So you would not add anything to Inner Geekdom?
for 3 points. Your last one should be making that far.
Do you think they should remove Star Wars from Intergeekdom because it has its own league?
Yes.
No.
And the question pool is already diluted enough.
Only if you don't know Star Wars.
Are you gonna get in the Star Wars division?
And then the other
I would not be opposed, but I have never been asked to participate.
He doesn't want to lose, so he doesn't. And if he goes in the Star Wars division and plays Alex Damon, the L is coming like a train.
Doesn't cross itself out.
I don't want to make Alex upset when I take the belt from him. He seems like a nice guy.
Alex Damon has lost before. He lost, didn't he lose to Sam Witwer in the 5-way or whatever it was, or 4-way?
Yeah, that was the original one.
That's the widest 5-way I've seen in a while.
Wow.
Wow.
Shazam. Ken will be admitted to the Scream Queen. So Ken, they find themselves in a little bit of a hole here, but one that is very diggable, outable.
But I think I could hang it.
Diggable, outable. That's the best thing Mark Ellis has ever said on the desk. Diggable, outable.
I would say that. Give me that throat boy was a little better, but close.
All right, you guys chose.
So you say Hannah? You say you can hang in Star Wars.
I think I could hang in Star Wars.
Who are you hanging in Star Wars?
Who?
Do you think there should be like another genre or film, like MCU? Do you think there should be an MCU belt?
Globe in this 2001.
No.
No. You don't think there's enough? Or what about a Harry Potter belt?
No, I think because of like Star Wars' impact in the pop culture, I think there's a reason that it has its own dedicated belt.
That impact was 40 years ago. That impact.
I again, like, at what point did you just keep making different belts for different categories? At what point do you stop?
When Chandra can get that thick belt, then we stop.
Once there is a license to drive belt that I'm wearing, that's when you stop.
If Chandru wants that thick belt, he could pry it out of my cold dead hands. Ooh.
Good option.
What are you holding it for Smets or something like that, or like did he like let you see it or something? Like that's what happened. Kevin Smets is the greatest Schmodown competitor of all time.
Really? Oh, more than Andrew Guy? Should I tell Andrew you said that?
Andrew Guy transcends beyond Schmodown, right? Like, he's not even a competitor because there's no competition for Andrew Guy. Right?
There it goes. The greatest of all time is Rachel Cushing. The greatest person of all time is Andrew Guy. And then the second greatest person of all time is Mike Kalinowski. You need to learn the.
No.
All right. First of all, you lost all credibility. Okay, with your like. Apparently, between number 2 and 3 on your list, you took some LSD or something like that, and came up with that name. He who shall not be named. The greatest of all time is Andrew Guy. All right.
Okay. The goat, and then there's the goat with an H. Andrew Guy is the goat with an H.
The next on the list, the second greatest of all time, is Drew McWeeny. All right. And the greatest manager of all time is Robert Meyer Burnett. And that's all there is to say. That's it. Rachel Cushing is great. I love her. But she's not family.
I gotta get some up to Roxy though. She's the first lady of the AMA. Roxy gets some love.
Who? What?
Roxy
Jessica? Jessica?
First lady of the AMA.
Personal ring announcer / interviewer of Andrew Guy, Jessica, is the next greatest person of all time. Paul, just because Roxy Stryer said your name once doesn't mean that.
How dare you?
Just because Roxy said Paul is a badass, even though she didn't know who Paul was.
We're in Houston.
Everyone was drunk in Houston. The only person who remembers Houston is me. I'm the only one. I was the only sober person in the entire state of Texas that day. Me and Nick Gilmore. That's it. It's just me and Nick Gilmore.
So
that's it. Everyone else.
Any alcohol in your body?
20 points ain't bad, just not enough today.
None.
Okay, wait, guys. So when should I kick out Brandon Hanna
What's up,
again?
guys? Jenster Jr.
He's not saying anything five
Next time he does something controversial, like put his hand up. There you go. That right there. Perfect. Bye.
Yeah, that took a lot of
That's
coordination.
the worst shirt I've ever seen in my life.
It is.
We had to, yeah.
Like, what a dumb shirt.
And stuff. He's got all the cool.
You know what's
he's got
dumber
all
than
the
his
cool
shirt?
flex.
His face.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How long do they keep 5 horsemen this time? A week? A week and a half? That's the running time, I think, right now on the 5 horsemen.
Because they're so old.
Wait, are you quitting the Schmodown,
And follow
Hannah?
and we see Hannah leave there.
Well, look,
They should have added Rachel Cushing or Clark Wolf as a horseman because she's going to retire soon.
There's a reason.
That's typically what happens with the horsemen.
There's a reason that John came to me. Okay, he approached me and he asked me if I had what it takes, that if I was going to stick around, if I could commit.
Wait, why did John come on you?
What I want to know is, did John actually know it was you? Can he see? Do you have his bifocals on?
He never said his name, so we don't know. We can never know for sure.
He never said your name, Hannah. What if he was talking?
He thought you were. He thought you were Smets.
He didn't have the glasses on that day.
Distracted, trying to like.
He needs the prescription.
What is that? Is that a young white guy? Oh yeah.
Time to get a thicker set.
Presents for me. He obviously knew almost every question.
The horseman, Hannah. The horseman
would stand with me, you know, like literally and figuratively. So this has been.
I just have to shake my head. I can't.
They really should have had this match come on first because this is like after that horribleness, that atrocity.
It's been over for about an hour.
No one cares about this match.
You're talking about one of the singular greatest moments in the Schmodown this season.
So be able to kind of be on a team with someone. It's awesome. I'm so lucky to be able to.
Oh,
I didn't hear that, Brandon. I didn't hear that.
Doing that biggity biggity bullshit.
What did you say?
Looking to get into.
I missed that.
I didn't say anything.
Feel,
That's right, you did.
tournament.
Damn right.
Like a tournament. Like a tournament.
You and Ben Bateman, you know, you guys can go to your instead of your chumps lunch that you guys put together.
In here, I want to, at free for all, Brendan and I.
Rocco will be there. They have to blend his food up. He drinks it through a straw. It's fine.
I mean, how did Andrew even get to Champ's lunch? You know, with his bad back. And
wait, you going to talk about bad backs? You want to talk about bad backs? You want to talk about bad backs?
How's his lip?
Your boy,
Sweet. Actually, no,
your boy has a bad back.
You know what?
Andrew has a bad back from carrying Ben all those years. That's the only reason why Andrew has a bad back. He finally got rid of that dead weight.
Despite the loss, I think that is.
What would Jessica say, Brandon? What would Jessica say?
Oh, you mean Jen? Oh, she's great.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Headspace.
James, kick him again.
But what did you say?
Lose, but
I said, what would Jessica say? And he said something about some girl named Jen.
Yeah, wait.
Jessica, you're calling her by the wrong name. It's a terrible thing.
Hey, this guy supports a fraction where every time they see her, they say Jennifer.
A fraction? I think he said fraction.
Hmm.
What a math nerd.
I think he means that he's a fraction of a good player.
strategy becoming a little more
He's
apparent.
correct a fraction of the time.
Most of the time, they're fractions of the 5 horsemen. Like
I love StreamYard so
All of those
much.
things at home, but there's something about implementing the things that you're learning in the rules of the game.
All right.
Trivia, you know.
What?
Yeah, I feel like as time goes on and we're getting more of a feel for the game.
this might be one of the worst days.
Team, we've grown.
I stayed up for this. What?
Really getting the rules under control.
What? Past midnight, Hannah, and we stayed up for you.
Had one
For this bullshit.
Hard.
Bullshit.
This is bullshit. This is hardcore.
remembered to use the E rule. We would
Time to go into the MTS spoilers page. Here's a spoiler.
Get one.
Brandon Hanna is a massive dong.
No, he's a small dong.
Nobody's. Right.
No, he has a small dong. He is a massive dong.
You guys up your game?
Time to go
Brandon
into
one hand
the
Hanna.
spoiler group. Join the MTS spoiler group, everybody. You can see me talking shit about Brandon Hanna.
All I can do is just laugh at you guys. You guys.
Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now?
The tournament's gonna be a lower seed, but you're still, how does that feel? Right? Is that something you're interested in? Yes, definitely.
This is an excellent interview with the Scream Queens. Look, Bibbs has got some stuff because he's a nice guy. Look, everybody, I'm a nice guy. Here's a present.
I was going to
But can Whitney Seibold needs to hit them with a chair right now.
However,
No.
That would be great. We need more chairs in the movie Trivia Schmodown.
also pick what's in.
All right, who's the better horseman? Me or Bibiani?
They're all equally terrible. Bibiani
has learned his fault and he left.
definitely Bibiani. He betrayed them, so he's the best horseman.
Okay, Brandon.
Yeah, did betray. That's true.
I have a GIF. I have a GIF for it.
I betray you.
It is a 12-inch action figure of
I love how this is like some weird like halfway kayfabe and just me laughing at you guys being ridiculous.
You're welcome.
We're laughing at you, Hannah. You're a disgrace.
There you
A
go.
disgrace.
Many wonderful matches.
Hope you enjoyed being in the Action Army, because you're not in the Army anymore.
Hey,
Ladies,
wait,
you get
Belford,
generals
you're an
are
admin page, right?
Jonah Hex
What?
figurine. We'll be
Or
kind
Denuzio, you're an
parents
you're an
share
admin on the
custody,
page, correct?
generously.
Correct.
And
Ban
you
him.
know, I feel this is now a good luck.
On which page? I'm an admin on several pages because they made the mistake of linking Action Industries to those pages.
So we're
You've gone drunk with power, Belford.
I'm mad with power.
Well, you're allowed to. You're Christian Harloff's favorite fan.
I am.
Why?
You told me so.
Back to you.
I wish I had a video of it.
If you had a video of that, we'd all be seeing it like every day.
I'm just gonna pay Cameo for it.
It backfired on me, damn it.
As do Scream Queens. Start out 2-2. They're learning playing the game. I think that they complement.
Mortal Enemies of Mike.
Is this
now-
shitty video over yet? This is
Mortal
the
Enemies-
worst video I've ever seen in my life.
Hats off to both teams.
Wow, that's really mean to say about the Scream Queens. I mean, they did spit fire.
Absolutely. Let's see.
The Scream Queens are great. Haley Fouch is a national
Fire
treasure.
and face
Not
and
Haley
Hannah.
Fouch is also great. All right. What's her name? Please, someone tell me her name.
Haley Fouch
I
is a
feel
great
bad
competitor.
calling her not Haley Fouch. Brandon, you're a pro and a horseman, one of the good guys. What's her name?
You want to help.
Hand on the Bible. What's her name right now? You're as bad as Ben Bateman, who
You
can't
don't
ever
know what
remember
you're
anybody's name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Terrible. What a terrible person. He fits in with the horseman. He works with her. They probably
I
filmed
knew
this
that.
on the same
I knew
day.
that.
The road, why we love Star Wars, and we'll see you guys real soon on another episode.
Oh, bring him back so we can close this shithole out.
It's very sad.
Are we gonna get some cutscene where Brandon Hanna just gets murdered?
Don't be ridiculous.
We can hope so.
I hope so.
No cutscene for the second video?
No cutscene.
So we only had one terrible cutscene.
You only needed
These
one.
2 videos.
You killed us already. We couldn't handle another one at this point.
Maybe when they edit it. Can they edit that out?
Yeah.
They rewatch it
when they
Patreon?
fix the music, can they just
can they just edit that
kill the
out?
horse?
There was one more mistake in the video. You can just edit
Yeah.
this part out. Get the time
I
code.
don't know what you guys are talking about. I just
Ugh.
Nope.
My eyes.
He's awful. That shirt is so terrible. Also, that's a Jason Inman t-shirt. So I don't know why he's like,
Oh yeah.
he's
Not even a
celebrating it.
horseman. You're a hand
Which finger are you? Are you this one?
I'm the little one.
Yeah, you admit it. That's all right.
That's Jason Inman's finger, not yours.
Brandon Hanna, you're not a
He
horse.
quit. He
Hand me
quit. I'm committed. That's the difference.
You are the donkey role within the horsemen, okay? You just ride the pack, you carry all their stuff.
That's
like
a group that includes John Roca.
I can't believe it's gonna.
John Roca, Brandon. John freaking Roca.
I think you're a satchel for all of them.
One of the greats.
You're allied with John Roca.
What?
Let that sink in.
He's a good man.
That's your compatriot. That's your best bud. John freaking Roca.
Belford, you said Patriots have to take you out too. I'm sorry. We don't support the Patriots here.
I guess I'm gonna stay quiet all of a sudden.
Why was I
Hey.
banned? What happened?
You
We
mentioned
don't
the
support
Patriots.
corruption.
I got-
That's what we don't support here. You should ban yourself.
And I control the channel, so you can't stop.
Typical corruption. Nobody would
Alex?
care about them if they didn't control the whole thing.
Alex would never ban us.
Alex would never ban us. Alex would ban you. Alex would have banned you a long time ago.
Alex is going to cut me.
Alex is the biggest fan. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alex is going to
Alex,
cut your throat.
I would actually might be afraid that Alex is going to physically. I mean, I've been joking about punching you in the throat. That's kind of a joke. Alex might physically harm you.
I'm actually very scared of Alex.
I gotta tell you, I don't see it happening.
Ooh.
She's not going to protect you from swirlies anymore.
She's going to finish up her can of White Claw.
I don't need protection from swirlies. I cleaned the toilets beforehand.
Swirly you again.
Alex is going to finish
nothing but the best purified tap water flowing through this air.
Shine it up real nice.
Me, when you see the Hanna match, I need to get the first reaction of if she's going to murder you.
No, shove it up your ass. That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna finish her White Claw.
She's going to
shine up that can real nice. And
she's gonna spit a fly right in your face.
now she's going after you, Belford. You just diverted her.
I was excited. It was gonna happen anyway. So
wait. It's hard to type in my password with these gloves on. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I thought my gloves work with the phone, guys. Hey guys,
They
look
do.
at my gloves. They work with the phone.
They do.
All right. Final thoughts on Brandon Hanna being an absolute traitor to the Action Army and a terrible human being.
I can take this. I can take the filter off for this, so I can really hear it in full volume all the way up. Brandon Hanna, you will never be on this show again. Once the Horseman, always the Horseman.
Oh. All right. Back on.
All right. You get one more appearance.
Alex, I have nothing to do with this. I want to make that clear.
Brandon's like in for a penny, in for a dollar now. He's like, if she's gonna hurt me, then I'm gonna like.
I need you back on screen again. Throw it up.
Listen, Alex, you're always intelligent and beautiful, even when you're swallowing insects.
I wonder if she regrets asking me to make gifts.
Oh.
Oh, so great.
She can have all the hitmen out on the hitman.
No. She's my number one fan.
She doesn't hire out to other people. She
No, she
takes care of it herself.
hires them out to like bring him to her alive, so that
she would hunt him down personally.
Just depending on how many White Claws she has.
She will be in New York and in Arizona. So
I think this is the most off the rails Schmodown reaction in the history of Schmodown reaction.
I prefer the term unique
because you betrayed us.
I don't know what you're talking about. I took the greatest faction of all time with Ben Bing.
No, take him off.
Betrayed.
This is ridiculous. This is like why.
You know what you are.
I should have known because for weeks Brandon's been like, I want to make sure Belford's there to react to my match. It would be really great if Belford could react to my match.
Is that what that was about?
Son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You sandbagged me, you son of a bitch!
I just thought you would want to see greatness.
I created a terrible fan group called the Hit Squad. Join it today to support you.
No, don't join it.
This awful fan group full of awesome GIFs made by me.
GIFs.
Because I'm awesome at it.
And awesome people, but
the Hit Squad on Facebook. Join it today. And this is how you repay me? By joining John Roca?
John Roca.
John Roca?
John Roca.
My mortal enemy after Mike Kalinowski? John Roca?
Roca.
John Roca!
You have no defense for that. It's John Roca.
Two-time champ, John Roca.
Two-time loser. 0 belts.
It's just
also
we're all showing up.
No records. None of the belts. None of the records.
I have a record. I'm tied with Mike Kalinowski for most points scored in a 3-round Intergeekdom match.
I need to ask Frankie Numbers. We hate you, Frank.
And that was in my debut.
What is the record of people immediately following joining the Horsemen? Because I feel like it's not good. Like, I feel like most people, after they join the Horsemen, lose.
Yeah.
Robert Meyer Burnett. That didn't work out very well. Love you, Commissioner.
William Bibiani.
Didn't work out very well. Jason Inman, it got so bad he retired. Man, I
Dan
wonder how
Murrow.
Ben Bateman's going to do after he joins the Hit Man.
Twice.
Oh wait, we saw how it worked out for Who's the Boss after he joined the Horsemen.
Yeah.
Not great.
And he's gonna lose the brain.
They haven't even played.
The Drew Train is coming.
That's true. Ben hasn't played since
The Drew Train is coming.
the Drew
Well,
Train.
maybe he'll beat the Voldemort of the movie Tree Schmodown.
He who shall not be named.
Yeah, that
You
guy,
did
my
not.
mortal enemy. I hate him.
Yeah.
Shut up, James.
We don't like him.
He's awful. He's the worst.
He's
He's worse than Frankie
actually
Numbers.
worse
That tells
than-
you something.
He's worse than Hanna now. Still, he's still worse than Hanna.
It's close right now.
It's
Hannah's like trying to be worse than him, but it's
Who's
close.
worse?
He who shall not be named.
Voldemort.
Oh,
The Donald Trump of the Schmo.
Wow.
Oh,
I think we know who
he's
the real
gonna
Donald
hate
Trump is.
that
We
I
can't
said
say it on
that.
stream.
And we just lost half of our viewers.
Yes!
This isn't
We're all
live.
corruption
Doesn't matter.
fans, so fuck you.
Kalinowski.
If you're a corruption fan, I don't want you to be here. So go away, James.
Wait, Alfred.
Hey,
Really?
I got more room to spread out with.
Yep. Right, Belford, you're back.
Kicking people is a John Roca move.
Oh.
Any kind of Christian Harloff move, I'm in good company.
Only you would know about that.
Oh,
I'm
man.
Christian Harloff's favorite fan, so he's not booting me
And we're
anytime
favorite
soon.
podcast. You know who leads it? Me.
Alex. When people
Alex.
think of the Call to Action podcast, they think Alex.
Yeah, I think pretty much.
You're not wrong.
100%. Definitely.
You know,
Alex,
if I had moves, I'd
then
be-
Dylan, then Nat,
Then Nat, then Danny.
Danny,
Melissa, definitely Melissa. She was great
then
in the Disney.
Billy.
Are we talking about Nat Vu or the gnat that flew inside Alex's mouth?
First of all, that was not a gnat. That was a full-blown fly.
Was it a thick gnat or was it a fly?
It was a thick with 3 C's. Kelsey's great. I think of Kelsey. Me, obviously. I mean, come on. And
Eric
Paul,
Kirby wasn't been
Dark
on it for
Shadow.
months, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, the
and,
legend.
Helene. I think of Helene.
Isn't that nice, everybody? When I have full control. No one can stop me. And we're heading into post-match interviews. Brandon Hanna, why are you a bitch?
I'm not a bitch.
Well, he's wrong, so let's just get back to the normal crew. Denisio, Belford, why is Hanna a bitch?
Oh my God.
None of us are sane.
All right, we need to close this out because it's
We
1
do
in the
need to
morning
close
here. And
Brandon Hanna, the traitor, the bitch, the person who no one likes. Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at BrandonHanna07, and you can support Action Industries.
How young you are? 07? What are you, like 10?
You're 10.
he's gonna change it to Brandon Hanna 05 because he's part of the.
You know what 10 divided by 2 is, don't you?
Is it 1? I'm gonna guess 1. All right, we need to wrap this up. Stop booting him.
And you could find me achieving great things in the movie Trivia Schmodown.
Great is an interesting word that you used incorrectly.
Well, you could find him there. Now, not doing great things anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. You could.
Undefeated. 2-0.
All right,
And
where
then-
can we find you?
You can find me at where am I? I'm at Mr. Billy Belford on Twitter. Billy Shea on Instagram. You just search for me. I'm awesome. I'm everywhere. Just ask Jake Yakavetta. I'm everywhere. Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, you can also find me at Action Industries Facebook because I control that. That's me.
And Denuzio, where can people find you?
Twitter at Paul_Denuzio, but spell it Denuzo. And same as
that.
Paul
Like
Denuzio.
that one. Like,
Right. So you're there. Spell like that. On Instagram, same way. And then, of course, patreon.com/teamaction.
Oh, hey, Belford, watch out.
Oh!
Punch him in the throat.
That's not how it works.
You went the wrong way.
You can find me on Twitter at TEMECULA Film Guy. And also check out the Team Action fan group where you can represent Andrew Guy.
And you can also
the family fan group where you can promote Andrew Guy. And literally no one else.
You can also
You can find Call to Action on Instagram and on Facebook. The Call to Action
Twitter.
fan page on Instagram and Facebook.
But that's the show. No final words because fuck Ben and Hannah. And we will talk to you next time. Bye.
Did he just leave us?
I think he might.
It's still alive.
Does that work? I don't know. Do we have light charge now?
Now that he can no longer boot me.
I clicked the wrong button, everybody. And we're done. Oh, that was a mess.
We're still